This Uber driver trying to text my girl. It's like, huh? Really? Yo, a lot of people are not your friends, man. It's crazy. You chilling, you got a little bit of money going on, a lot of money. You got the car, you got some girls or a girl with you. She's hot. Present her to some of the friends or whatever, and you think everybody's happy for you, but bro, some people will smile at you, but deep down, man, you don't know what they're thinking, bro. There's this crazy thing that happened to me. I went on vacation a while ago, and most of the time, me when I go on vacation in a foreign country, or just somewhere where I don't really know the area, I don't drive. Maybe at nighttime, if I know in an area where the traffic is not too much, then I might drive. But if there's too much, I won't go crazy. I just want to relax. So I will let somebody else drive me. So it's either have somebody like a chauffeur who's gonna drive me, or I can just order Uber or a service similar to Uber. But regardless, like a taxi. Regardless, right? So I was on a date with this girl. Everything went well. Obviously, I'm the boss. But yeah, everything went well. And it was time to go home. So I was like, hey, you need order the Uber. Do you want me to do it, or which is a little bit more familiar with the area? There's some apps. Some countries you can just use Uber, but some countries they don't have Uber, but they have something similar to it. And I was like, okay, you can go ahead and order. I'll pay for it, obviously. Because it's just the way it is. But you can go ahead and order. And the way it works is they will give you a number. It's either they can connect you directly with the driver, and then the driver will give you a call because they have all your information on the app. So they have your name and your phone number. So the driver will give you a call saying that, oh, okay, this is your location, confirm the location. I'll be here in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. Or let's say if there's nobody around, then you can call a driver that, let's say, for example, if you use the service, let's say the day before, like a week before, and you took somebody's phone number, then you can call that one driver to see if he has any friend around that can come and pick you up. So that's what we did, because we looked on the app and it was late. It was probably, I think it was midnight, and there were not too many people around. So she decided that, okay, we called this one person to see. And yeah, we got a driver, and then he called, I'll be here in 5 minutes. Okay, cool. Waited for him at the door, got in the car, talking, everything was good, making jokes, and we was all smiling and all. And then when we got to the destination, he turned back and he looked at my girl, and he froze for maybe 2 seconds, but he didn't say anything. He just smiled. I was like, okay, kind of made a little joke and slide it off, and I paid the money and all. And then we went to the house, and after 5 minutes we're talking, my girl, she received a notification. She opened. It was the driver. He was like, oh, it was so nice to meet you. I can't wait to see you again. No, like something in those lines. Like, oh, it was so nice to meet you. Like, you look really beautiful. I hope I can see you again. Something like this. And then she showed me the text. I was like, that's crazy, bro. Like, I gave him a tip as well. Imagine that. Having a good time, having a conversation, everything went well. Everything was perfect, At the destination, I gave him a tip. I was like, hey, you good guy, man. You straight, man, This guy's texting my shorty, bro. That's crazy. Like, bro, it's like the confidence, the disrespect. I'm like, wow. Like, I never seen that before. I was like, damn. Like, just after 10 minutes? Like, it's not even gonna wait like a day or 2 days, or like, this guy is straight to business. I'm like, damn, he has a nice girl. Obviously, it's me. It's like, wow. It's crazy. I was like, whoa, okay. Then we just laughed at it. I was like, oh my God, this guy's crazy, bro. It's like, man. And it's not the first time it happened to me. Not this particular scenario, but I'm talking about, let's say I'm with a girl somewhere, chilling, still on vacation, and I'm happen to meet those people during the vacation. We're not really friends like that, but we've been talking for a while because it's the vacation. And let's say we have a party and I happen to bring a girl, and some of them don't have a woman by their side, and I'm out here talking to my woman. We're kind of close, and you know, some people look in the eyes, you can see a little bit of jealousy. But me, I don't care. I don't give a shit. Like, bro, you don't have a woman. That's your problem. I'm like, what do you want me to do about it? You can be jealous all you want. You can talk. I don't care. So they're the same people too who will smile with you when they're talking. They smile and they call you names, like giving you that respect. But deep down, they don't like what you got going on. They want to be in your position. You know what I mean? They want the woman that you have. Or she got the big behind, the front, everything is perfect. They want that, but they don't have it. But if, in front of you, they will call you names like, oh, you the big boss, you the this, oh man, everything. But behind closed doors, like, this guy, was he fait le malin là, hein? In French, hein? Like, he's showing off. He's like, this guy, he's like, this guy, But trust me, do not care. If they cannot get women, that's their problem. You live your life. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Some people will be jealous. That's the whole point of it. There's a lot of people who will smile with you. Some people cannot pick up the signals. I pick up most of it. It's just like I don't react on it because I'm not too emotional. It's not the type of person I am. I'm still looking at the camera because I know if it's focused or not. If it's not focused in the editing, I'm about to do the video again. But regardless, like I'm not too emotional. I don't react too much like that. I just pick up the signal. I just notice. If I know this person, this person doesn't like me, but I just don't care. Right? So for me, it's like that. You just have to realize, like, a lot of people will smile with you, but deep down, trust me, they don't like what you got going on. You're driving a nice car, they're gonna go, oh yeah, respect, big guy. You have a nice girl by your side. Oh, you the man. You know what I'm saying? How you pull that or how you pull that? But deep down, they want to be you. See what I mean? So it's really important. A lot of people will feed off of that energy and act like, oh, everybody who giving you that respect, that respect actually cares about you, and you will fall for it and think that you can trust them. But bro, if you don't know how to read your signals, man, you will be in big trouble. You know what I mean? Because example, this one is the one I just gave. It was a taxi driver. It was an Uber driver. You know what I mean? That did that. This guy doesn't know me, nothing. But imagine somebody who knows you and they actually want to hurt you. That depend a lot on the girl, because you have nothing to do with it. It depends on the girl. But obviously, it was just a girl. Like, it's just like, bro, it's not my girlfriend. It's just I was on vacation. Like, obviously, it's nothing serious. So I don't care. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? But let's just say it was like a shorty. Do you want it? And then one of your guys who's actually jealous wants to do it doesn't want to see you win, but in front of you it's gonna give you that fake respect. It's trying to do something with your woman. You know what I mean? Just imagine that. That's why you gotta know how to pick up, man. Not just because they're smiling with you doesn't mean they truly like you. Just because they give you that fake respect doesn't mean that they're truly happy for you. You know what I mean? That's why, for me, the one thing I always say to myself, I already know who I am, so I ain't gotta be perfect for you. Know what I mean? Like whether you call it showing off or you call it whatever, I do not care. Like, literally, you can call it whatever you want. I don't care. I'm with a girl, you don't have a girl. Oh, you're trying to flex on me. I do not care. I'm driving this type of car and you don't have a car. You call it whatever you want. I do not care. Literally don't care. You know what I'm saying? I do not care. I'm not going to feel bad. I'm not putting you down. I'm not looking down on you. I'm living my life. If you're saying that I'm looking down on you, it says a lot about you. It says a lot more about you than me. Because maybe if you were in my position, you'd be looking down on me. That's literally what you're saying. That's literally what you're saying. What you're saying about people is literally a reflection. It's a mirror of what you feel inside. So if you're saying that, oh, he's probably looking down on me, that means that if you were in my position, you'd be looking down on me, on you. That's what you're saying, right? So if you see the guy with the shorty, it's like, oh, this guy's flexing. That means that if you were with the shorty, that means that that's what you be trying to do to me. You see what I mean? So it's a reflection of what you feel inside. So that's why you cannot care. The people who hate you, most of the time, they want to be like you. There's something that you got that they don't have. A certain type of skill, the way that you talk to people, the way that you bring people together. You know, it can just be skills, your personality, how you just attract people like this naturally, how you're good with women, how you get money, how you're good with business, whatever. They're gonna hate, but just because that's one of the reasons why I cannot really hate on haters, because 99% of them, they wish that they were you. So how can you be mad at that, right? They want to be you, how can you be mad at that? So that's why I'm saying, like, bro, everybody who smiles with you doesn't mean that, they really care about you. But you shouldn't care, because you live your life. The way you live is going to offend some people. How you dress is going to offend some people. The type of car you drive will offend some people. The type of girls that you got around you, whether you're the type of guy who have one girl or like a multiple girls, it will offend some people. There's nothing you can do about it. People will get mad, let them get mad. Just live your life how you want to live your life. You're not hurting nobody. They are hurting themselves because they have a crazy mindset that will not let them be happy, will not let them be at peace with themselves. So you just live your life and that's it. Whether they're truly happy for you or they're fake happy, they're showing that fake respect, you do not care. You don't need their validation to live your life. You already know who you are. You ain't got to be perfect for anyone. You know what I mean? So that's the thing, though. You don't need that external validation. If it comes, it comes. You take it off, you rub it. Like, you don't let it inflate your ego. Don't let it, no. Just live your life, man. That's it. Don't be shy of driving this car. Don't be shy of wearing this clothes or these shoes or these glasses or, going to the event with this girl or, oh, I want people to see. Like, no, man. Do you. You gotta be smart about where you go, because let's say if you go in a room full of your enemies, they're your enemies, and you go there to flex, then that's different. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying that just your day-to-day life, like, just don't be afraid of doing things just because you think people will get offended by it. Do not care. Just live your life, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the same people, if they were in your position, they'd probably be doing worse than that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you cannot feel bad, man. Because everybody will have something to say about it. So you gotta do what you gotta do. Crazy, But yeah, I will never forget that story, man. This Uber driver trying to text my girl. It's like, huh? Really? I just paid for your ride. Like, literally the tip that I gave you is enough to pay your salary for like the full day. I was being nice to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, imagine that. I was being good to you. And you trying to text my woman. Huh? Really? That's actually crazy, bro. Like, it's actually like, I couldn't believe it. That's my first time seeing that. I was like, huh? Like, you're not even gonna wait a day? Literally 10 minutes after we got to, like, in the room, because I had an Airbnb back then, Literally 10-15 minutes. She receives a text. She's like, oh, you look so good, look nice. I couldn't get a good look of you until we got there. I really wish that I can see you again. Oh my, I would never forget that, bro. It's crazy. But, like I said before, I'm not an emotional man. I don't, this feeling of attachment or whatever, I don't, like, bro, nah, it's not about that shit. This jealousy thing, it's like, bro, I know there's no way this guy can touch the woman that I'm with. It's impossible. He can try his best all day. Like, he's not at that level. Like, bro, I don't even care who he. Like, it's not something that bothered me. We just laughed about it. Like, bro, this guy's crazy, bro. Like, I respect the confidence though. Like, you mad for that. You wild for that. You know what I mean? But you would never even come close to an inch the type of woman that I deal with. Like, it's not gonna happen, bro. Like, good luck, you know. Like, it's good for you for trying. You know what I'm saying? The effort. It's the effort that counts. You know. Even though it's not my woman. When I say my woman, it's like the girl that I was dealing with. You know. But obviously she's not mine. Why? It's not my woman. You know. Like, I'm not dating her. Like, it's just nothing. It's just like just a girl. You know. When you go on vacation, it's like, you know, you're a single man. You know. You're not gonna go on vacation and just be there by yourself every day, you know what I'm saying? But some of you know, you sweet boys don't know nothing about that. You just wanna, you know, just go on vacation and watch cartoons and stuff like that. You don't even live your life. You just like, you see women as like some type of like, anyways, I'm not even gonna talk too much. You sweet boys and broken, like, you don't know nothing about that. Anyways, live your life, man. Live your life, man. You know, people gonna say whatever they want. Let them talk. Who cares? Take care of your future by taking care of your present. I'm out of here. Nancy, my Nancy, gotta dance for me.